Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today we are doing a couple of spreads for some of my patrons over on my highest tier of Patreon. Today we have spreads for Adita, Katrina, and Rachel, so let's go ahead and dive right on in. Alrighty, the first spread we are doing is for Adita, and she asked me to make her some pages for her planner that highlight her one little word for 2025. She chose strong, so we're going to make some pages, and then she wants to have journaling boxes for each month. That way she can keep writing down and kind of keep track at how she worked on her word throughout 2025. So she gave me full permission to do whatever I wanted. And I know she loves pink, but I didn't want to just do all pink. So I chose this gorgeous set in, this is pink, pink blooms from Live Love Posh, but I haven't even touched this set. It's so pretty. So we're going to use this one to kind of just give the vibe. And it also gives me a good excuse to use pastel journaling boxes because these colors are going to go beautifully with those. So I figured we would use those. So I'm going to start off by sticking some of these stickers down. That way I can layer my word on top. I did already print out her word. So we're just going to go in and start adding in these pieces here. So we have a nice corner piece. And I think right now I want that at the top corner. I might change that later. There's a couple of different corner pieces that I'm like, I guess I could change it up. So we'll kind of just see how we're feeling as we get things laid down. But I'm kind of just going to start making the foundation of what I want the pages to look like. So let's stick this one down here. They're nice corner pieces to kind of kick it off. And then I have a nice big flat piece as well. I'm going to put in the center down here. Okay, I'm loving this color scheme already. So I did print out her word on my Cricut. So we're going to take that. I just printed it on some clear sticker paper. And I'm going to layer this on top of those ones. Okay, strong. And then I'm going to write 2025 over on this side. So I'm just going to take Numeric Essentials. And I think we're going to go with this font. So I know I'm going to need a 5. So I'm going to grab a 5. And then I need 2 2s and a 0. So I'm going to grab some of these. Oh my goodness. And then I gotta go all the way back. There they are. And the 0. I need more fingers. Just because I'm stubborn. I'm like, I definitely could have put those down, but here we are. And I want to make sure I stay away from this area because that is where they're going to get punched. So I don't want to get too close to that. I am going to go in with these numbers. That way we have 2025. Okay. So we'll stop with that for a second. Let's go in with pastel journaling. And I'm looking at these flowers to see what colors. And really we have, I feel like 3 colors that we could use. We have the pink, we have this like teal green, and then there's even a little bit of yellow in there. But I'm also trying to decide if I would rather do the orange because the orange actually looks really nice with that. Or if we should just go with the yellow. I kind of like, ooh, this butter yellow. Perfection. I feel like that one's going to be the best option. Okay, so I need to be able to fit 6 if I'm doing it for the whole year. So I need to at least be able to fit 6 on each side. So we are going to go with the full boxes to stick on here. So we got to figure out how we're going to lay these out. So that way we can make sure we fit all of them. And I want to also be able to put, you know, January, February, March, like all that stuff in here as well. So I'm not going to push anything down right now. I'm just going to get everything laid where I want them to be. So, oh, you know what? I'm going to use this page. This is the oopsie page that's in here. Okay, so if I kind of just get a idea of where I want them at. And then we go to our pinks. Where are you? Ooh, I feel like I could almost use both pinks too. Maybe we could do 4 colors. Because I think I can use both pinks. Because both pinks look very nice in here too. So, okay. So I feel like I need to... No, I actually feel like that's okay. I think that's okay. This one's definitely not as straight as I want it to be. Actually, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I think that's how I'm going to lay that down on that side. And then we're also going to go in with the darker pink as well. And I am going to stick it down a little further because I want to be able to put the month above it. So I am sticking it down just a little bit. And then I think I'm just going to repeat that same pattern of colors. So go back to our yellow. And I should just pull out 2 of them for now, so that way I don't have to go back every 2 seconds. Otherwise, I'm just going to be flipping through here 10 billion times. So let's grab our greens. You know, we're going to need those. And then we're going to go to our pinks. Past them. There they are. Pink. 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 Boom. Okay. Okay, so I at least have some of my colors pulled out so I don't have to go in and out of there every 2 seconds. Okay, then we'll go with our green. The nice thing is now I kind of have those top ones as a guide. Okay, and then let's start with our pink, the darker pink over here, so that way it kind of continues over. And I think I'm definitely going to have to change it. It might be, this one definitely might be laid out a little bit differently than the other side. But we're still going to get them, in here. I think it's going to be okay. I might have to do, well, no, I think I can still do that. Okay, but this one for sure is going to go here, I think. I'm still trying to like continue, it's still continuing the coloring over, so I'm trying to like look at that as well. Okay, I think we're going to have to, maybe we can kind of bump them down a little bit as we go. So there's 3, and then we know this one is going to go this way. Okay, okay, we're getting there. Okay, I like kind of bumping them down a little bit. Kind of just makes it look a little bit different. Okay, so I needed another yellow. So I gotta put this pink back. Because I don't need it. Put that back in there. We're gonna go back to the yellow. Popular yellow. And I still want to keep it down so that way I have room to put the months, which, yep, I'm seeing it now. I see it. This one's definitely not down far enough for me to put the month above it. So I'm just going to scoochy this one down a little bit. Just a little. Okay, there we go. All right, then we're going to go in with Pastel Dated because, again, these are going to match those. So we'll kind of just stick with that same vibe here. And let's go. Okay, so, and I do want to do some of the different colors. I don't know if I'm going to do the yellow, but we are going to put January. And now it's always one of those things of like, do I go this way or which way do we go? It's always one of those things where now I have to figure that out. Also, hold on. We're going to use our handy dandy undo. And I'm actually going to move these down even further. I think I want them at the very bottom. So I'm just gonna add a little undo so I could peel those off easily. I'm gonna put these down here, then I can put florals down there or in the middle. So let me just peel these off really quick. We're gonna set them aside so they can dry. They will be back. Okay, we're gonna let that dry for a second and then we'll focus over here. So let's go. Actually, I might just do the pink for all of them. January, February. Kind of like the idea of just doing the pink. February, March, April, May. So we're gonna go this way. And then we gotta go and find June. And then July. August. September. October, November, and then the last one will be December, which we will get in there in just a minute because these are almost dry. Almost dry. It's crazy. This undo stuff is crazy. I love it though. And then look at that. It just like sticks. Like we just soaked it with mind blows me. Like I'm just like mind blown by that stuff. Okay, so then September, October, and then we need November, and then we have December. Okay, so all of the months are on here. Now I can put some, because I just felt like since this side is completely different than this side, I felt like it just like kind of looked weird, but now I think now I have room to decorate right here. So I think that kind of helps it a little bit. Actually, I might move some other things around too, but let's get a little bit more of the florals in here before I go crazy and do that. So I am going to add in a little bit of these in here. And I want to put a quote. I know somewhere there's like quotes about being strong and all that good stuff. So let's look at Amber Plans Her Day. Let's see what we have in here. Stand tall and stay strong. Well, that was easy. And like we just found it right off the bat for the win. Okay, I'm sure there's probably more. Let's see. I'm like trying to like quickly read through them, but my eyes definitely don't work that fast. I have so many songs stuck in my head right now. Sorry, I'm not my husband. I can't sing for you guys. I feel like I'd get a lot of unfollows if I tried. So we'll just, leave that to him. Okay, yeah, then we kind of start getting in other stuff. I'm going to do this Go For It. Go For It. Mainly because it'll fit over on this side much better. And then I can stick this one over here. Stand tall. Oh my goodness. If I could lay it down straight, that would be great. Stand tall, stay strong. And we could put this Go For It over here. That way we have a couple of quotes in there. And then I can kind of keep going in with some of these itty bitty pieces. Well, they're not itty bitty, but you know what I mean. I'm going to put this over here. We're kind of going to just stretch this along the side here. just because we can. And I can really just get that in here. Another floral there. And have this like little piece filling in that space. That's cute. This is going to be a great like little thing to come back to every month and kind of just journal about what's going on. Okay, so let me get this punched so we can just see what it looks like. Ooh, you know what? I kind of want to add, I just feel like I want to add some washi tape down down the center just to add a little white. Like I'm thinking like a black and white could be nice. This black and white polka dot's really cute. Polka dots always make everything cuter. I am going to have to trim it, but I just feel like I want to add a little bit more pizzazz here. So we're going to go in with a little washi tape, and it's a lot easier to do it now before I punch it. So we're going to add this in here really quick. I'm just going to add that there. Ooh, that was not straight at all. Struggling. Okay. And then we'll go in, and then we can just trim this off. I should have put this down first, honestly. But I just like reaching for washi tape isn't my first go-to anymore. There was a time when it was washi tape everything back in the day, but now it's just not, it's not something I reach for all the time, and I forget about it until I look at my little drawer thing on my desk and I'm like, oh yeah, that would have been a good idea. So better late than never. At least we realized it before we punched it, because then that would have been worse. Part of me wants to save this. Like, what if I want to use this later for a different spread? We have 2 more. They're just hanging out on the edge of my desk now. Okay, I feel like that kind of just made it even cuter. Polka dots, I think black and white polka dots just make everything a lot cuter, in my opinion. Okay, I see like lots of things hanging over on the edges here. Okay, slide it into my paper punch. Give it a good punch. And there we go, all ready to go into a planner and then journal each month about how Adita is using or how she's focusing on her word of the year. So Adita, I so hope that you love your spread. Let's go ahead and move into our next one. Alrighty, our next spread is for Rachel, and she asked for a Black History spread. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have these stickers left over from last year when I did a Black History spread, but they're quotes from Planet Darby, which I thought were perfect because I haven't used them, and I wasn't able to find any other quotes. So I was like, we'll just use the rest of these to get some quotes in there. And then I went on Etsy and I found these stickers from the Crafty Planner Queen. I love printables for this reason. So I did them big, but originally I printed them at this size, and then I was like, I want them bigger. I was like, make them bigger. So then I printed them. So I have 2 different sizes. We'll probably play a little bit with both of them. But I love printables. And then there was also this option on there, which these are like washi strip stickers and can bring in some color. And then I'm pulling out holiday florals from Amber Plans Her Day, and we're going to do these just because they kind of match the vibe as well. So that's what we're going to use in here. But I just love these. These are so pretty. And then I thought these would be really fun to just like layer with and pull in extra color. Okay, so I kind of had an idea to kind of put all these gals like kind of in a line. So I'm gonna grab these and I'm gonna start pulling them out here and just sticking them. I'm gonna try really hard to make sure I'm not covering up any of their details and just like the offset area, but I'm going to fill up basically this upper line area. I really do want to do almost kind of connecting them, but again, I'm trying really hard to make sure I'm only covering up the offsets of those. But this was a big reason why I wanted them bigger, because I was like, if they're bigger, it'll be easier to kind of cover up this amount of space that I'm wanting to cover. Let's do this one first, so I can get her a little bit closer. Let's see, kind of like trying to put them together like a puzzle. So that way they go where I want them to go. Oh, there we go. Maybe we could stick her up a little higher. Again, I'm trying really hard not to, I feel like that's too high. I'm just trying not to cover up any of the details, like the actual sticker, but these have a really big offset on them, so it is kind of hard. Okay, I might not use this one because I can't get her where I want her to be. I feel like that one's works. Okay, so we have a nice like little line there. I love how that looks. Okay. And then I still have the smaller ones if I want to use the smaller ones later. But then we have all of these pieces, which I think will be fun to add in. I kind of want to layer. I want to just do a lot of layering, I think. And just pull in some of the color. So I'm actually going to cut this in half. Because, see, if I cut this in half, just like so, and I add a piece here, and I add a piece here, and then we can stick this in between. That way it kind of stretches over that entire area. Okay, and then I have another one that's similar vibes, so I'm going to do that same thing with this yellow. And we'll trim that. I kind of want to do it in a different spot. I don't necessarily want to do it up there twice. We did it over 2. I already don't remember. Okay, and then we're going to add this one in here. And that way it's like layered. And then we're pulling in, at the same time, we're also pulling in those colors. I am going to go in with some of the florals from the Amber Plans Her Day book, because we love our florals here. And kind of layer those in where we can. Of course, I can't fit what I want over there. What about this one? If I cut this one, will it be enough? Okay, let's see. Let's do, just want like a little bit of floral elements here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, we're kind of getting it figured out a little bit. Okay, I feel like up here is a good space for a quote. So we're going to go in a quote, and then I think all our functional is going to go down at the bottom. So the top is kind of reserved for our decorations, and then we'll have all of our functional a little bit more towards the bottom. I'm going to put this down here. A nice long quote. We do have one more. We're going to add that in there as well. Okay, so we kind of got our general base of what we want. Let's add in some functional, because we know me and I will get carried away, and then there will be no room for any functional. So I am going to add a checklist in here. So let's add one there. And then let's add one over on this side. Okay. And we'll go in with some boxes. I do want to pull in the blue too. And in this particular, in this particular book, there's not blue. So I will have to pull out another book to kind of get some of that blue in here. We are going to go in with the functional. I want to make sure I'm getting my colors on each side here. Let's pull in some blue. So let's see. Let's just grab, oh, if I can grab it. Struggling. Yeah, because they have the blue and it's just so pretty. I feel like I need to pull in this blue, and we have this sticker too that I can kind of pull in to justify adding in more of that blue. I don't need to justify it, but I think it helps. So I'm actually, if I cut it on that line, maybe I'll cut it a little bit past that line. I'll end up with this little piece, and then we can layer this blue on top and get some blue in here. Okay, just giving her places to be able to put some things. Maybe we can put something over in this area. I'm thinking, oh, I was like, I don't know where my florals went. They disappeared. Come on. Okay, I feel like I need to pull in more of these elements to just kind of pull things together a little bit. But they're not pulling up for me. There we go. Because then I can layer on top of these, and I think that'll help. All for some help. I feel like I could add some smaller boxes up there if I really wanted to. Just trying to decide if I really want to. Trying to decide. I love this part. It's so pretty. Powerful. Okay. Another small box. It's always so hard. It is hard decorating for other people because I don't know what they need and where they need boxes. So I'm like, I'd rather give you more than you not have enough. But also, if you don't need all of them, like, it's okay. You know, it's just kind of hard to, it's always hard to know what you actually need, but hopefully I'm giving you enough. And then, you know, even if you don't need all of them, that can be where you write something random, like what the weather's like, or how you're feeling, or a fun quote, you know. Just winging it. It's the trying to figure out where I want to put stuff at. Okay, I feel like that's good. We loaded this up. I might have loaded it up too much, so I'm sorry if I did. But I couldn't resist like not using all of them because I just think they're gorgeous. And these stickers are so fun. Did I leave that in there? I don't even know where I put that. Oh no. I lost my page of florals. Oh, they're there. I thought I lost them forever. And we used all except one. I don't really have room for that one, but that one was just like weirdly shaped to where I don't think I could have fit her very well. Okay, I only have one spot where I need to cut it a little bit. And then I do need to repunch the page so that way, because there are a couple punches that are in the way a little bit. So now I just need to line this up really well, which is always the challenging part. Oh, I actually did that really well. Go me. Okay, so now it's punched, and now you can kind of see it carries over and across, which I really, really like. Part of me kind of wants to put, oh my gosh, I don't know what just happened to my words, but kind of me wants to put a box like right over here. So I'm going to grab this square box, and this can be an extra area to add things as well. Right over along the side. Okay, there we go. I love this, and I feel like mixing these things together just made it so much more fun. But there we go. So those were stickers from Crafty Planner Queen, and then Amber Plans Her Day, and then some of my box stickers. But there we go, Rachel. I so hope that you love your spread. Alrighty, our last spread is for Katrina, and she has a trip coming up. So we're going to be making her a kind of just like a journaling area where she can journal. She can add some pictures into it for her trip, or when she gets back from her trip, or while she's on her trip, whatever one. So she's going to Aruba. And then she said it's going to be kind of like a beach vibe kind of trip. So I went and I found some beach vibe stickers. So I found these from Planet Darby. They are printables, but you can also get them tangible. And I'll have all the things that I can linked down in the description. I know I've used like a lot of printables in this video. I do have a code, so I'll put all that stuff down below as well. But these are like little sand pieces that I thought could be fun to layer on. And then I did print them on both clear and paper because I just never know what I actually want to use until I know. And then we have these ones, which I thought were really cute. I loved the postcard sticker, which that was like the main reason why I got these ones, because I was like, this postcard is actually perfect for that. And then we have, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find all the matches because they fell on the floor. Okay, and then we have these ones, again, kind of just giving like pulling your pieces for some beach vibes. I loved this one. That was also why I got that. And then again, just all the beach vibe things. And this one kind of says, like, this sticker kind of says like vacay to me. So that's why I was like, fun. Okay, so we're going to make a spread using those. I think I'm going to start with functional first because I want to give her some journaling spots, but I also want to give her some designated spots where she can add a picture or two. And I'm just going to be doing the front pages. So if she wants to, she can always go in and add extra things on the back. So I am going to like decorate it and all that stuff and give her a couple of prompts, but then she could kind of copy those and kind of recreate those things on the backside when she's needing more space. So just looking at these stickers, I'm kind of thinking of what colors that I'm wanting to use. She said she wanted me to stay away from pink, which can do, girl, can do. So we're going to go, I feel like this light, really light blue in pastel journaling is going to be perfect. So I'm going to pull one of those. I think I'm just going to set some aside. I almost think the brighter blue too would be fine. So I'm going to pull these for some journaling. And then maybe yellow. Maybe yellow. I don't know. I'm thinking yellow. Maybe we could pull a long one for the yellow. So, or like a longer. I'm going to do the double long. Sorry, I have the hiccups. I thought I was going to get through this video without hiccups, but alas, they found me. I'm like, son of a... I really thought I was going to make it. Okay, and then I'm pulling out big pastel boxes because these are great for if you want to stick a picture in them. So this is just a picture I had, but you can layer it, and then that way you have like a little bit of the border, or she could cut her pictures down to fit a little bit better in there. But then these can be like her picture spots. So I'm going to pull some of those as well. So let's kind of get started with adding in some of the spots for some journaling, and then maybe like a picture to accompany it. Oh my gosh, I can't talk, sorry. So like this could be for like a picture moment. And again, we're gonna stay away from the inside because I don't want her, whatever she's writing, to get cut off. So we'll stay away from there. But I'm just going in and I'm just adding these in here. So that way she has a couple of areas for those things. Okay, kind of like that. And then let's add another area for like a picture moment. And I like having them kind of be like lopsided. I think it just like makes it look a little bit more fun. Okay, now we can kind of go in and do a little bit of decorating and decorate around that. So I have to use this postcard sticker. Do not let me forget, you guys. Do not. So I did print out some words so I could kind of title. My gosh, my words are just like not here. Okay, so we did travel. And then we have Aruba. Aruba just reminds me of like Aruba, and then it kind of makes me excited. Okay, I kind of want to stick it down here. I don't necessarily want to like, it's not necessarily to title it, it's just so that way it's like her trip. And then that, I kind of like it down here, but I also want to make sure I want to put the sand down here. And since I did the boxes there, I think it'd be better to go with the paper version of this sand. And I'm actually going to pull it down a little bit. So I'm not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to have to trim off some of this. I just want the sand vibes. Okay, trim off that. So we have this. I could use it. I'll set it aside in case I want it later. But I just kind of wanted to add some of those sand vibes down at the bottom. And then we'll layer this word sticker on top there. And then I like the contrast of having the black in two different spots there. Okay, I think I want to continue on my sand over on this side. I think I still am going to trim off a little bit on the bottom just so we can trim off the piece that's like the offset. So I am going to trim that off since I don't have it on the other side. No offsets here. Okay, kind of getting that started. I love this postcard sticker so much. Like, it's probably my favorite sticker ever. I don't want to put it to where when she puts a picture down, it's going to get covered though. I feel like right here is okay because it's like covering not the important part of the postcard. You know? Okay, we have this little quote, wish you were here. Okay, I have so many different stickers that we can pull in too. So we're going in with the beach vibes. I like this sticker. This one's really cute. Now I'm like, maybe I should just use paper for everything because I think I'm going to be doing a little bit of layering here and there. So we'll add this in, and I want to make sure I'm sticking it far enough over to where if a picture goes there, it's not interrupted. Uninterrupted space. And then I just really love this fountain. I don't know why this just says vacation to me. Like, I feel like you only see cool fountains like that when you're on vacation. Maybe I'm alone in that, but that's what I think about. I'm like, that's vacation to me right there. This fountain. Like, it's just in the sand. I don't know. That says vacation to me. Okay, and then I love this little like hat. This hat moment. I could stick that on the corner of the box there. And then of course we have a sun, which is always a great add. I think I need to add more of the sandy vibes. have like these like little pieces that can kind of be little corners. Is it weird to have sand like up? Sand gets everywhere, so I feel like that's kind of valid. Sand goes wherever sand wants to go. Let's be real. You will think you were all cleaned off from the sand, and then you will find sand on you somewhere after you thought you got rid of all the sand. So I feel like that's pretty accurate. Okay, and then we have these fun like seashell things. So I'm just going to stick them down here to kind of cover this area. I think I'm going to add another picture spot. So let's do the light blue. Maybe we can do a picture this way. And then I think I'll still have room to add another journaling box. So let's do that. Let's go in with another one of that blue color. We can add a journaling space. And oh, that gives me space for some more sand. Sand's gotta be everywhere. And then I do want to put the seashells everywhere too, because the seashells are really pretty. Give it to me. Seashell. 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 Oh, we have little itty bitty seashells too. Little itty bitties. Love that. Okay, I am loving this so far. All the little seashells. Put the little seashell on the table. Okay, I need to cut this off, otherwise I will forget, and then it'll just be sent to Katrina that way because I will forget. So I'm going to cut that off. Get rid of those little snippets. Is this where this could come into play? I feel like I want to do a little bit of washi tape. You guys, I told you I would use it again. I did lose one of the pieces though. I don't know what happened to it. Hopefully it didn't end up on the back of somebody's spread. But I do have this, and I just think this can be really cute to spruce up this upper part just a little bit. And I feel like I have to put it somewhere on the other side because it can't just be in, you know, one spot. Like we've got to stick it on the other side. I'm so proud. I used a piece that I didn't forget about it. That is an accomplishment, man. I forget about everything. Okay, we can use the rest of this to kind of just spiffy up this upper part. That's cute. I don't know what happened to the other piece. I think it got lost or it fell maybe somewhere on my floor. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I finished that piece. Okay, we have more sand. So what can I do up here? We have really pretty picture moments too. Like this is gorgeous. That says vacay to me. I haven't used my bottle yet. I'm in love with the bottle. And then we also have, are these seagulls? I don't know. I think so. Add some of them. Kind of up and around. Add some of those guys in there. I love this bottle. I have to use the bottle. Where can I put the bottle? I feel like we could do another picture moment. I think that would be a good idea. So let's grab another box. And maybe we could do a picture moment up at the top. And then that still gives me space to add. I can add my bottle. I'm a genie in a bottle. I don't know where to put my bottle. I have to use the bottle. Like I have to. There's no not using the bottle because it's my favorite piece. Okay, we have another little starfish. I feel like this guy needs to be shining somewhere. Okay, and then we still have that scene that we can add in, which I think is really pretty. And I think this one's smaller than the one that was on the postcard one. And so I think this one will be better. Oh my gosh, as I drop it. And then it's okay because it can still just layer with the picture if it needs to. And that way we can get that gorgeousness in there. There's some cute little drinks. Gotta have these drinks, are freaking adorable. Put a drink in the sand. Drink in the sand. I got some sunglasses. Okay, I'm in love. I love this. Again, I feel like I just need more sand. Sand everywhere. Sand literally gets on everything. I think sand is like one of the also reasons why I'm not a big fan of the beach. I know there's a lot of people that love the beach, but it's just not for me. I just don't like anything about the ocean either, so that doesn't help. Okay, I think I can add some travel quotes. I gotta think of where I might have a travel quote. I had this book out already because we already, oh, here we go. We already used it earlier. This is Amber Plants Her Days Volume 3, but it says, the beach is my happy place. I am going to layer it and kind of move it over just because this is where it's getting punched, so I don't want that to get punched through. So I kind of scooched that over a little bit. Ooh, this Fun in the Sun is good. It's just kind of big. I don't know. Maybe Sunshine on My Mind. That one's a little bit smaller. And I think that ultimately will be the better option. Except I don't have a place to put it. Okay, I guess we're putting all the quotes over here, because this is where I have space for quotes. I don't really have any space on the other side. But that's okay. We still have that black over there that I think kind of still helps balance it out a little bit. I feel like I need something here. Either I put some little sand piles over here. I'm a firm believer that sand is just everywhere. Sand gets everywhere. It should just be on all the things, because, you know, inevitably you're going to have sand places you don't want to have sand. Okay, I feel like that's good. It's giving some spots to journal, and then there's a couple of picture spots where you can add a picture or whatever that you're needing. So I feel like that's really cute. I don't think that would work. I had an idea. It's going to be split. It'll be split between the two pages. But how cute could that be? It's the wrong angle. I think I would need it at a different angle. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. Maybe. Let's see. I think it's just going to be at the wrong angle. But how cute could that be? Like having the little hammock. I just feel like it's not the right angle to be able to do that. Next time. Okay, well, I think this is so cute. There's no pink in here. It's all like yellows, and that's like the most pink is in the shell. So I think we accomplished the goal of not having any pink in here. So Katrina, I so hope that you love this spread. Oh, I need to punch it. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I mean, I did forget, but at least I didn't send it to you. Okay, we punched it. Okay, so there we go. Now it's all ready. So Katrina, I so hope that you love your spread. Alrighty, and there we go. 3 very different spreads. All of these had a different agenda, and I absolutely love this. And this was so much fun to create all of these fun spreads for some of my patrons. And so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!